Good Tuesday morning. I'm meteorologist Byron Douglas. Thanks for joining us. We're here each weekday on our streaming platform at 8:30. I hope everyone's having a great day. We're going to break down our rain and storm chances. We'll do a fog check in a moment. We have cleaned up most of the fog right now, but as we head to Friday, we're looking at decent chances for showers and storms. You can't rule out a few severe thunderstorms, but right now the risk for severe storms generally through Thursday night would be up to the north and west. But this is our secondary severe weather season. And we'll have some chances for showers and storms Saturday night and then into Sunday as well. And let's take a look outdoors. This is at Ellis Park. About an hour ago we were fogged in, couldn't really see much of the definition there of the track out at Ellis Park or across the Twin Bridges, so it has improved quite a bit. At one time, we were at a quarter of a mile at the airport back through Tell City, so this is what I call perfect visibility scores. We're generally up to 10 miles now, so it has improved. Marginal at the airport, but that's going to improve here quite a bit. And we are going to have generally a fair amount of sunshine as we go through the day, especially during the afternoon hours. Nothing on Doppler radar. We'll white it out just a bit. We have some showers back through Iowa, northern stretches there of Illinois. And we'll fill in the almanac page. And again, I want to say good morning to some folks. Ryan, good morning to you. Cheyenne, Abby, good morning. Leah, I hope, things are going to be warming up just a bit. In fact, the warmest day of the week is on the way on Wednesday. And Suzanne, good morning to you guys. So headed for a high of 66. We dropped a little bit below normal here early this morning. And let's run down our temps. We've recovered to 44. At Evansville, 47 in Madisonville at this hour, and mainly under clearing skies. As I mentioned, our average high is at 60. We'll be trading above that. Cloud guidance, we have some variable cloud layers here initially, showing some clouds in about lunchtime. So as we mix up the atmosphere, we'll generally be going over to mostly sunny skies, and we'll have some high-level cirrus clouds out there as well. So as we go hour by hour, 63 at lunch, mid-60s during the afternoon. Winds will be out of the southeast. And southeasterly winds off that high pressure that's just west of Knoxville, Tennessee, is bringing winds from that direction. And the mowing season concluding, definitely we have some colder air to talk about definitely next week. We'll be headed for some freeze watches and warnings, so some downtime on Friday due to some rain. All right, let's head to the hourlies. Winds generally out of the south. They'll be out of the south during the afternoon. High temps generally will be in the mid-60s during that time frame. This takes us to 7 p.m. And then on Wednesday, warmest day of the week, we're heading up to Perry County for a school visit tomorrow. We're looking forward to that. And this takes us into Wednesday. We have a dry front, so the high temperature generally would be early on Wednesday, and then temperatures would fall a bit late in the afternoon. Won't be that discernible, and then as we go through Thursday, pretty quiet. And then on Friday, we're looking at some rain. There are some chances for a few thunderstorms as we go into Friday night. So we'll have to keep an eye on where you see winds going more northwesterly, winds out of the southwest. And we could be risk for a minor threat for a marginal or general risk for a few thunderstorms. There is a little bit of wind shear, but not a lot of instability during that stretch. And Saturday, it's going to be breezy, and then a front cycles through on Saturday night and then into Sunday morning. We could see another round of some showers mixing in with a few thunderstorms. And then we're going to be dealing with some colder air. Sunday, high temps will only be in the mid-40s, and you look up the road there. Fort Wayne, Gary, Valpo, maybe a few flurries coming off of Lake Michigan up to our north. So I'll take the 7-day full, and then you're going to see the temperatures. I want to highlight a few things. On Friday, some chances for showers and storms. Definitely, I think we'll have freeze warnings in effect on Monday. And then once the growing season, you usually get one or two, and that's it. But look at Monday night. Well, Monday, a high of 42. And then by Monday night, temperatures will sink all the way into the lower 20s. I'm going to take this full so I can step out of the way. All right, 66 for this afternoon. Casey is waving me, and then a second for Mitch. All right, 72 on Wednesday, 68 Saturday, and then we dip into the lower 20s. So your plants definitely have been into overtime. Sometimes we get that first frost a good freeze there about that third or fourth week in October. So that's the latest. Mitch and Casey will be along in a moment. Have a great day.
Stay informed on your local news and weather throughout the day by watching the 14 First Alert streaming shows. At 8:30 a.m., get your First Alert forecast to plan the day ahead and catch up on the news that happened overnight with the 14 News Sunrise team. In the afternoon, get the latest headlines, forecasts, and a preview of the stories we're working on with the 14 First Alert streaming show at 2:30. And get an in-depth look at the 14 First Alert forecast so you're ready for the next big thing with the 14 First Alert weather show at 9 p.m. Watch the 14 First Alert streaming show that fits your schedule and works best for you. Streaming on your phone by downloading the 14 News app and the 14 First Alert weather app. On your smart TV by using the 14 News streaming app. And stream anytime on Facebook, YouTube, or on 14news.com. Stay connected and stay informed by watching the 14 First Alert streaming shows on your favorite streaming devices.
Well, good morning, and thanks for joining us here for the news portion of your 8:30 stream show. I'm Mitch Carter.
I'm Casey Mason. Today is Tuesday, November 4th. We've made it to the month of November. Hard to believe. Of course, we hope everybody had a great Halloween weekend, but now we're gearing up for the holiday season already.
Yes,
It's
come quick.
That's
Absolutely.
right. That's right. Pumpkin spice season is coming to an end. We're going to move into peppermint season. Of course, we talked about that this morning. Lots of stories we recap today, of course, as we head into the month of November here. Of course, we did have some breaking news come into our newsroom here this morning that we do want to share with you. Again, some of the top headlines we like to recap during this streaming portion of the show. Today, we just found out breaking news here that former Vice President of the United States, Dick Cheney, has died. Of course, he served as George W. Bush's vice president during his 2 terms in office. You know, during that time, he was known as one of the leaders against, quote, the war on terror. In a statement from his family, we do know that they say that he died due to complications of pneumonia and cardiac and vascular disease. Now, he was 84 years old. Just wanted to bring you that information here today. Again, finding out more information throughout the day. I'm sure we'll have some more updates on 14 News at 11.
No doubt. Yeah, and then kind of moving things here locally now and happening now in Perry County. The polls have now been open this morning for a couple of hours for you Candleton voters. As reported here, this will be a vote now on whether or not to continue a tax levy for Candleton City Schools. An administrator says the tax will help the district keep its literacy coach for kindergarten through 3rd grade students, and the money would also expand career and technical education options for high schoolers. What it won't do there is raise taxes. The voting's happening now through 6 tonight at the Candleton Library. Of course, those polls opened up at 6 this morning, so you've got 12 hours for those joining us. You've got a couple hours left to go there and vote on that referendum.
All right, one more thing happening today we wanted to let you know about here on our streaming show. The Evansville Regional Airport is hosting its TSA pre-check event. So it's going to be happening today through Friday. It's going to be in the south end of the terminal inside of the ticketing entrance there. Well, TSA officials say it's just an opportunity to enjoy a faster screening process at the airport security checkpoints. You can actually make an appointment on TSA's website if you do want to go take advantage of that today. So just, again, happening today through Friday. Just want to let you guys know about that. Highly recommend. I have it, and it definitely makes things smooth at the airport.
Very fancy, very fancy. Right now, it's 8:39 coming up on 8:40 here, like we talked about. A couple of big headlines. Of course, Dick Cheney, the huge story right now, and you'll hear more about that, not only from us throughout the day, but also, of course, on those kind of national news outlets as well. I know we're talking about it this morning on the Today Show and everything. Good morning. So a lot going on there. As far as the Tuesday goes, this morning on the drive-in, saw a ton of fog and haze out there, but that appears to have cleared out, which is great news there. You just heard Byron's full forecast before us, and looking ahead now to what should be a pretty decent couple of days.
Definitely. Thank you guys for hanging out with us here on our streaming portion of 14 News Show. We'll see you guys same time, same place, right back here tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day.
Take care.